Hey guys, I was planning on making a real actual video today, but that never really amounted to anything. I still need to work on it. So I figured I'd give you guys a much belated announcement video that I've been meaning to do for a while. First of all, this isn't scripted or anything, so if this sounds kind of awkward or something, that's why. Second of all, my Twitch ban has actually ended. It ended last week. However, my work schedule has since changed, and I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with streaming. At the moment, I can only guarantee streams on Wednesdays. If you want to catch my streams, it'll be the same time as usual on Wednesdays at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, I can no longer stream on YouTube. More about that in a minute. Other than that, it's kind of up in the air. I've got to figure out either a new streaming schedule or something. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to keep the job I'm currently working at, so it's just be patient. I gotta figure out what exactly is going on with that whole situation. So getting back to the Twitch ban I was talking about earlier and that I talked about in my last video, I have decided, despite everything, to stay with Twitch. I recently talked to my partner manager, or whoever at Twitch is basically in charge of keeping me in touch with them and the rules and all that. I talked to them about a couple weeks ago. The big takeaways from that were, first of all, absolutely under no circumstances am I allowed to use the word faggot. I can't. Second of all, can't simultaneously stream to YouTube. I was kind of thinking that might have been in the violation of my contract before. However, I wanted to keep doing it because the vast majority of my audience is on YouTube. But they very clearly drew the line. I'm not allowed to simultaneously stream on YouTube, so I'm gonna have to think of something else to send my YouTube fans over to my Twitch stream. Third of all, I'm gonna be on like a probational period for a while, so if I get another confirmed report in where I'm in violation of the behavior or conduct or whatever, then I'm just banned forever. Now with that in mind, I want to get back to the Twitch ban and talk about it a little bit more, because I feel like I both didn't explain my position very well in the initial video, and my opinion has somewhat changed. When I made that video announcing the ban and talking about the circumstances that surrounded it, I was prepared to leave Twitch if need be. However, I've thought it over and I've decided to stick with them. Now, when I made that video, the response I got from that was overwhelmingly, "Wee, my free speech!" But it is their platform, and in order to use it, I have to follow their rules. I decided that while there are some things that I find restrictive, for instance, just not being able to use the word faggot under any circumstances in any context, then when I thought about it, I found that it wasn't so restrictive that I have an issue with streaming on it. At the end of the day, what it comes down to is I'm a gaming stream. I'm not going to take a big stance on free speech on a gaming stream, where all I'm trying to do is just play games, dick around, and make people laugh. I wasn't about to start a whole fucking crusade over the use of the word faggot on a gaming stream, because to me, it wasn't that important. I don't agree with all of their behavior and conduct shit. For instance, their policies with regards to quote-unquote hate speech and harassment are no tolerance policies. Like, if you break those, they can just outright ban you, which I think is wrong. I can understand why they're doing it, and it isn't because they're trying to stifle free speech or anything. They, like many other organizations, are afraid of the backlash. I had a lot of people, calling them SJWs and shit like that, when in reality, they're afraid of the SJWs. They don't want to put up with a bunch of pink-haired fucking pansies throwing a goddamn fit over someone on the internet using the word faggot. So that's why they have such a strict policy over it. And while I think it's stupid that it is no tolerance, I can see why it is, considering the sort of internet shitstorms that kind of stuff starts up. Of course, this restriction doesn't extend to my YouTube, so I can still use language and stuff like that on my YouTube, because I'm pretty sure YouTube has a much more lenient policy about that. I still think the way they handled the ban was overwhelmingly incompetent and just, full of poor choices. But at the end of the day, I prefer their platform. I want to keep using their platform, and so I have decided to stick with them for now. Sorry about the lack of content recently. That comes down to my job again. I'll try and get back into more regular content making like before, and I will see you guys next time.